The relationship between Joseph Stalin's Soviet Union and Benito Mussolini's fascist Italy was a study in contradictions. Despite their opposing ideologies, they went from cautious recognition to wartime maneuvering, ultimately ending as Cold War adversaries. An uneasy recognition. Surprisingly, fascist Italy was one of the first Western nations to recognize the Soviet Union in 1924, shortly after Lenin's death. This pragmatic move aimed to gain economic advantages and counterbalance other European powers. The Soviet Union, on the other hand, saw Italy as a potential buffer against a rising Germany. Ideological rivalry with pragmatic cooperation. Despite their ideological differences, Italy and the USSR maintained diplomatic relations. They even signed economic pacts in the 1930s, with Italy seeking Soviet resources like oil and coal, while the USSR valued Italian advancements in industry. This pragmatic cooperation masked the underlying ideological tensions. The Spanish Civil War, a test of allegiances. The Spanish Civil War 1936–1939 served as a test of this uneasy relationship. Both Italy and the Soviet Union intervened, but on opposite sides. Italy supported the fascist nationalist forces under Franco, while the Soviet Union aided the Republican government. This clash further highlighted the ideological chasm. World War II, shifting alliances. The outbreak of World War II reshuffled the deck. Initially, both Italy and the Soviet Union signed a non-aggression pact in 1939. However, Italy's alliance with Hitler led to their eventual war declaration against the USSR in 1941. During the war, Italy and the USSR found themselves on opposing sides, fighting each other on the Eastern Front. The Cold War and beyond. With the defeat of fascism in Italy and Stalin's death in 1953, the relationship entered a new phase. The rise of the Italian Communist Party, heavily influenced by the Soviet Union, fueled Cold War tensions. However, Italy became firmly entrenched in the Western camp, and the once pragmatic relationship between the two nations remained severed throughout the Cold War. A legacy of complexities. The history of Stalin and Italy's relationship is a complex tapestry woven with ideological clashes, temporary alignments, and the realities of geopolitics. It serves as a reminder of the pragmatism and contradictions that can exist within international relations.